This video was released on Patreon earlier. If you'd like to watch my videos before they're out on YouTube, check the link in the description. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cooking Simulator tutorial. In this video we will start implementing the fire extinguisher. We will add an effect and set up the visual part of the actor. Connection of an extinguisher functionality will be in the next videos. Let's start from the effect. Open the assets folder and create a folder named Niagara. Before creating an effect, we need to create a material. Create a material M-form. Open it, and for the texture sample used in effect, choose a sprite sheet, for example from the folder with the fire effect. Open the folder with that effect, find textures, smoke, and choose whatever you like. Add the texture to material. Now let's set up the material. Set blend mode to additive and set shading model to unlit. Add a particle color, multiply the RGB pins from the texture and color, and set the emissive color to that product. For opacity, multiply the alpha pins. And the material is ready. Now it's time for the Niagara system. Choose the simple sprite burst emitter. Name the system in S-form. At the start, select properties. Set sim target to GPU. Set calculate bounds to fixed. Next, select emitter state and choose infinite as a loop behavior. Select the sprite renderer and change the material to M-form. Set the image size. In my case it's 8x8. Also tick sub-UV blending. In particle update, add sub-UV animation. Set the renderer to sprite renderer. For the sprite frame, use random range from 0 to 7. And frame set it to 127. Delete the spawn burst model and add spawn rate instead. Set the spawn rate to range from 300 to 500. Select initialize particle and set the lifetime from 0.4 to 0.7. Also set random rotation for initialized particles. Make uniform size as a random range, for example from 40 to 100. Next, at shape location and set sphere radius to 15. Then add velocity. Here we need to simulate a cone shape for the effect. Set velocity in range from 200 to 400, for example. And set cone angle to 60 and inner cone angle to 3. At cone axis, set x to 0 and y to 1. Next, add scale sprite size and particle update. And select Easy In preset. to make it growing with time. And effect is ready. Now let's set up the visual part of the actor. I've updated the mesh of the fire extinguisher. If you want, you can use it. Open the fire extinguisher mesh, add a socket and name it nozzle. Place it in the front of the nozzle. Now open the interactable folder. Add a new class inherited from BP interactable. And name it BP Fire Extinguisher. Set the extinguisher mesh as the mesh. And adapt the box collider. Also attach Niagara effect to the mesh and send nozzle as a parent socket. Open the mesh again and move the socket a little bit forward to have a small gap between the nozzle and the effect. And now it looks well. You can test it in the scene. Open the level, select the table and change the default placed object to fire extinguisher. And it looks well. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.